Hey guys, welcome to our review of Kamen Rider Geo, episode 47. Yeah, 47. They'll be right in the title. I'm your host, the Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have
The Cinder Blaze.
Dude. Welcome back. We just got done watching this episode. It happened. I do like that they sort of acknowledged that each rider was in its own world and then merged together, because we were seeing like some stuff with that, more specifically in like the Kabuto episode, where you realized, oh, no one knows about the entire Zect conflict. No one knows about the meteor crashing down and destroying half of Japan. So I'm glad that like what?
Of course.
Of course. So I'm glad that an effort is being made to sort of say, hey, these were all separate before, and now they are together, which we could infer, but it's good to like actually hear them like say it out loud.
Yeah.
And the whole shtick with Time Jacker guy destroying worlds, and that also being Decade shtick. You know, it makes sense why he would take Decade's powers and why he was gunning for another Decade.
Yeah. It's kind of weird though, because like kind of like go back to the beginning of the series when we had Build entering this world. Because I feel like in the finale of Build, spoiler alert, like he combines his world with like Geo's world.
He
Because like
combines it with like the quote main rider world, which I think he was trying to combine it with whatever world Xaid came from, because he knew that that was the one to like anchor onto, and then Geo was just sort of there.
yeah, because like it leads into like Geo's first couple of episodes because he's the first rider he kind of comes into contact with.
And
So,
on top of that, like the setup for this episode, where all the the villains are out and about, that would then mean that the big bads are still out and about, since the rider powers are being destroyed and erased from time. That would also mean it could line up with what we saw in that movie, where Bill just sort of wheels in on his computer chair and sees riders fighting like a bunch of main villains.
yeah.
So we could be leading up to that in the end of Geo.
Yeah, like the only thing that's kind of like throwing me off is like the whole skywall thing because that world shouldn't really exist anymore. But I guess because they're messing with time,
I
at one
think
point it did exist. So
I think that since Build merged the worlds, like the it took a little bit from Build's world and like added it or whatever. I I'm not
yeah,
fully, you know what I mean? Like,
let's not dwell on it.
yeah. Because I mean, he did merge the worlds. He
Yeah,
did like put them together. Oh, I
yeah,
guess it would just separate them then, since Build it. We're not doing that. Um. Uh,
yeah, and like one of the reasons we're having like all these like questions is because like that whole plot itself is just like so poorly explained. When Schwartz is kind of like going through his plan, and is all like, "My world is dying, and if it's gonna die, I'm gonna go kill all the other worlds."
wait, hold on. If if Build doesn't happen, right,
Yes.
and then the world split apart again, this guy's still bringing all the worlds in together anyway. So everything, I feel like, is all one. So even if you get rid of Build, it like bloops out for a second and then comes back in because Schwartz wants to combine them all to get rid of all of them. So maybe that. And maybe he knew that Builds was going to be the most problematic because it splits. So he did Builds first and was like, okay, I know it's like blorping out. Let me bring it back in. Do his first, and then like one after the other, he kept going. It doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. What I said is definitely wrong, but I'm okay with it in my head.
Yeah, it's not
Whatever.
like Schwartz is gonna give us any answers.
No.
Like again, he's given the opportunity to like make sense of this plot, and he just chooses not to.
Well, I feel like acknowledging that they were all separate at some point, and then he brought them together. That's enough for me. And then any sort of messiness in between is just consequences of a hack job sort of merging.
Like, we all kind of like see what he's doing, but I just want to know why. Like,
because he wants to be king or something.
Like, that's been my issue with these time jackers the entire time. Like, they have so much power. Like, why are they doing any of this at all? It just decides to have.
Do they really have enough power? Because apparently you can just dodge their time attacks. It isn't like an area of effect thing. It's like a single straight line that you direct to people. Apparently, because Alpina shot Geo and older Alpina with it. So I don't like Alpina.
Apparently they can like see the attack, and apparently it doesn't just like freeze them on contact. Just like,
watch out!
Whoa, that's a time wave right there.
Also, I did kind of like what is it? The end using the watch to reverse time, but then it sort of
makes Tsukasa play like a fish for 2 seconds. Yeah, that's
back to Re-Soldier. But I did like how if he wanted to use the powers, he also had to take on the powers. Like, it would overtake him. You know what I mean? And then they had to just defeat him.
Yeah.
And it's still, I think it's still all made sense because they defeated him with Geo's powers, so that watch is destroyed.
Yeah.
So
you would have assumed it was destroyed a long time ago after Geo kind of like kicked its ass.
Yeah, but here we are now. So I don't know. Like, they're really just making a mess of time, and I don't really care. I'm just waiting for that reset button so I can get Aqua back and put him back where he should be.
I'm just waiting for like all the main riders just kind of come out and just like fight.
I mean, all he needs to do is press the buttons on his body and
just do like the Macarena and just
yeah.
I guess. And then we probably need like
you imagine all the Macarena.
Yeah, that's one way to summon all the riders for an epic final battle against all the fodder you could ever wish to fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It was cool stuff. I guess. I don't know what. Oh, also Tsukasa jerry rigging his powers like that was kind of neat. Like, oh hey, I stored half my powers in you. What if that half is like Heisei Phase 2, and then whatever Schwartz has is Heisei Phase 1 sort of stuff? Oh no, wait, he brought in Double and other people. I don't know. I guess it's just half, exactly half of like all right. Anyway, he got it back, and then he went back into Geo, and then technically has all the powers anyway. It's a weird jumping back and forth, and like it's kind of like plugging in a power outlet into your wall, and then a power strip into your wall, and then getting another power strip and plugging it into the first power strip. You know what I mean?
Yes, but I so don't think that's the case here. Alright, let's stop trying to make sense of Geo's powers.
Guys! Thanks for watching. If you like this episode, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week. Tell us in the comments down below what you thought about this episode and how many power strips you can daisy chain before it's dangerous. Thanks for watching. Keep it juicy.
Please don't do that. Keep it safe.
Keep your power strips next to the most juice.
No.
Make sure when you're exploding Aqua to have a power strip nearby.